Hey guys, what's up? It's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It is July 2nd, which means it is the start of Summerween. I am so excited because I feel like I've actually did pretty good for the first day. It is currently like 7 o'clock at night. Oh, there's a bunny. I want to show you guys. Oh no, it left. Oh, I scared it. Anyways, I'm on page 200 of The Institute by Stephen King. So this book is a little strange because it follows a 12-year-old boy named Luke in his journey in the Institute. Well, first of all, this book is written really weird, or I've never read anything like it. It has chapters, like it's split up into chapters, but it also has like parts. And at first I thought they were all going to be different stories that just kind of all merged together, because the first section, someone's cutting their grass and I'm in my backyard. The first section is called The Night Knocker, and it's about a completely different character who's an adult, and at this point has nothing to do with Luke. I'm sure it'll come together at the end, but I'm not sure how that's gonna happen yet. But anyways, it's all like different stories, and as of then, I think there's been three other stories, but these are all like sequential except for the first one, and then there's like chapters in the middle of them. So that's kind of weird. I haven't read anything like that before. It's also kind of strange because all of the characters that are in the Institute, they're all kids, so they range from, like, I think they said 6 to 16 is the oldest. So my mind wants it to be a YA, especially because it's from Luke's point of view and he's a kid. So like, oh, this is YA, this is YA. But there's so much cursing that I'm just like, this is not YA. I am planning to start The Silent Patient tonight when I put my son to bed, and hopefully get a good chunk of that done. Today was actually really eventful. I'm kind of sad I didn't vlog any of it. I'm still kind of shy to go out and like vlog in the real world, so most of the clips you'll see will be of me in my house unless I get some courage and do it elsewhere. But I actually met some of my former students for lunch today. One of them recently came out, and I'm so proud of her, and my love language is obviously book recommendations. So we met up at Olive Garden and I gave her my copy of Evelyn Hugo because she needs to read it and it's perfect. And then we went to Half Price Books. I actually went to look for Horror Store by Grady Hendrix because I really want the physical book. I don't just want to listen to the audiobook for that one, but they didn't have it, and they actually said they didn't have it in any Half Price Books, I guess in my district or whatever. So I'm still waiting on that library to update the hold on it. I've had a really good time reading this book. I am enjoying it. The next little chapter or part of the book, I don't know what those things are called, is called The Escape, and I'm kind of excited about that. I want to see how these kids pull it off. Hey guys, what's up? It is July 3rd. It is the second day of Summerween. If I look gross, it's because I am. My husband got a membership at Planet Fitness yesterday, so I came to the gym with him today. So yeah, I've actually done a lot today. It's already 5 o'clock. This morning we went to Sam's Club, and that was fun. And then while I was there, I got a message from my library that my book was in, so I went to go pick it up. I was saying I'm super excited that it came in. I'm probably gonna read this one this weekend. And then we went to Ulta because I needed foundation. I used the It Cosmetics CC cream. I just got the same one I always get in medium, and I needed a new mascara, and I used this one, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I always get it waterproof because it's the only way that it'll hold a curl. I don't normally wear foundation, but since we're doing a birthday party for my son, I figured I didn't want to look a hot mess in front of all of our family, so that's why I got some. Last night I did start the audiobook for The Silent Patient, and I got about 35% of the way in. My son did not want to go to sleep. He went to sleep at like midnight. It was ridiculous. But I'm really liking it so far. I mean, the story itself is kind of creepy, but right now they're just going through backstories, and I was right. It is in the point of view of the therapist or whatever he is. He has now made it to the ward where she is staying. And it's interesting. She also has a journal, I guess, that she wrote in before all of this happened, and we are getting her point of view on some of it. I have listened to a little bit more of the Institute. I was listening to it right now, so I'm still on the escape part of it. And we are going to go home and hopefully catch our breaths. I really want ice cream, which is not good. We are finally back home. If you can hear that in the background, it's the Roomba. Yes, we stopped to get elote and an horchata, even though we just went to the gym, because why not? Does anybody ever sit in the car with their husband and make them finish listening to a song? I was trying to explain to him why the 10-minute version of All Too Well is going to destroy everybody on the planet. And I like teared up listening to the now 5-minute version of All Too Well, and he just didn't get it. And I don't know if I could deal with that. I don't know. But yeah, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, please let me know in the comments, because me too. Hey guys, what's up? It is Sunday. It is the 3rd day of Summerween, July 4th of July, whatever. It has been such a lazy day for me. It is like 6 p.m. and I'm in bed. My son, again, did not want to sleep last night, but instead of listening to The Silent Patient, which is my book that I'm reading in the dark, I actually thought that I would get a bit further into The Institute by Stephen King, because I do have it in audio and I've been following along with the book. It got really good. I was really enjoying it. I didn't want to go to sleep. It was like midnight when I turned it off and I was so tired. Last summer I stayed up till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning every night. My son and I both did. And it was awful trying to get back on schedule. So we are not doing that this summer. Today, however, has been a bit productive. I was able to finish this and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I did like it. However, I feel like there's something to be said about whenever people give like trigger warnings for books. Even though I personally like to read thrillers and I have been reading horror a little bit more, even though I don't really like horror. I don't have a problem with reading books about people being killed. Like, I listen to murder podcasts, like Crime Junkies and stuff. I watch Criminal Minds. Like, my husband and I just finished watching a whole bunch of episodes of Criminal Minds. I like that kind of stuff. But when it comes to certain topics like child abuse, it's actually really hard for me to stomach. This book really went into that a lot because the Institute, like I said, holds kids from the age of, I think they said like 6 to 16 who either have telekinesis or telepathy. They're pretty much torturing them like the whole time, and it's not that cool. Like, it was hard to read. Overall though, I really like the book, and the first part did end up tying in with the book like I thought it would, which is great. If you hear my son in the background, him and my husband are playing in the living room. There was some racial slurs in there, which I've heard that Stephen King is like notorious for crap like that, which was still a little jarring for me to read. I was not okay with it. I think this was a good read for me, but I don't really think I'll be seeking out any more of his books. They're just not my cup of tea, even though this one is a good one. I don't know who I would recommend it to. Definitely not children, even though one of my students recommended it to me, which I immediately sent her a message and was like, the amount of child abuse in here. What? I'm gonna start Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. Oh, one thing that did happen, I was super excited yesterday that I got a message from my library that Survive the Night was available. So I got really lucky because this came in, and then I got that message from Libby, and I am reading it as ebook, so I'll be reading it on my Kindle, and I'm super excited about that. But I'm gonna read this first. I got the audiobook for it. It's only like 6 hours. But I'll probably finish this today. That's my hope. And then probably end this vlog today. And then the next part of my vlog will be me reading Survive the Night, which will take me days because I'm a slow reader. And then finishing The Silent Patient. I also put in a hold for Sheets and Delicate, which are graphic novels. I don't know by who. But hopefully they come available this week, because that would be cool too. That would also work for the paranormal prompt because it's like about ghosts. Okay, so I'm about 100 pages into Horror Store, and I'm really liking it. It is like a totally IKEA knockoff, and it's funny because I keep referring to it. It's like they know it, which is funny. There's a lot of pop culture reference in it, which I love in books. It's really easy to read, and I'm loving having like the actual copy or a paperback of it to like follow along with, because there's a bunch of cool stuff in here. Right now it's giving me like Blair Witch Project vibes, but also I don't know if y'all have seen that movie Rose Red. I think it's from a Stephen King book, but it's about a house that was never finished being built, and it like changes and gets bigger and gets smaller, but it's kind of giving me those same vibes. I'm liking it so far, and I do plan on finishing it before I go to bed. Hey guys, what's up? It is 11 p.m. It is the end of the night. I wasn't able to get through any more of Horror Store because my son and my dog were having a really hard time with the fireworks. My son's 4, he'll be 5 tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday, in like an hour actually, because it's like 11 p.m. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. But I will be vlogging for the rest of the week, and I will finish Horror Store tomorrow. So make sure you keep up with next vlog to find out how I feel about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, at least I got one book done in this 3-day period. Bye.